Am I there? Okay. Back again. I realized I was in the dark. I thought by sitting outside would be better, but it wasn't. And I was rambling. So let's try again. Waiting for you to join. If you have any questions about anything related to Africa, um, South Africa specifically, let's chat. I'll wait. Do you have any questions? What's on your mind? I have a lot on my mind. I'm feeling good today. I prayed. I said my affirmations. Yeah, working out spiritually. And I guess after I do that, maybe I'll start working out physically. I'm just sitting here, drinking a beer. So, let's see. Wait. We'll wait and see if anyone has any questions. I have a question. Why is that dog barking? And why is the dog barking all the time? Well, at least I know the sound is working. Me's here on YouTube so that we can have a community tab. And on that community tab, we'll be able to. Who is screaming? Not sure who's screaming. But it's annoying. Anyhow, I'm here because I noticed that the other live, I was in the dark. And I figured since I still want to talk, who's out there wants to talk with me? So I'll say hello, even if you won't. And hopefully you will soon. If you're new to the page, my name is Makissa, part of Cherish Me or Go movement. I'm here in South Africa with my son, Jeremiah, and we are here to bring awareness to other people out in the diaspora that they too can come to South Africa. And you don't need millions of dollars. You just need the desire to be here in South Africa or anywhere in Africa to make it. I was talking to my son today, and I said, well, I don't know how we've made it over a year out of America. And then I had to think that, God already knew the plan that he had for us before we even came here. And he said that, nothing would be, I like to think of that poem by Langston Hughes. Nothing is going to be a crystal stair, right? There's going to be road bumps. There's going to be blockades. There's going to be, things that will deter you along your journey. But you have to remember, you have a journey for a reason. God already laid out the plan for your life before you arrived here on this earth. Your parents were chosen not by themselves. Is revolutionary if you make it through that process. Unfortunately, a lot of babies and mothers die in the process. Yes. Hi, George. He says, you are very passionate about Africa. If you were in some possession of power, what would you change about African people? Or what do you think is happening or hampering the progress of African people? Because Africa was born in me, but I do have power. I'm here. And I hope that with the power of being here and being on the internet or just, meeting me, that you get that same passion about Africa. So, what I would probably change is the educational system of Africans and Black people of African descent around the world. It, we are not taught enough about our culture, about our history, and the sciences that we created, the uh, the power that we all have innately, right? Because if you read in the Bible, it says that we were made in God's image. So, because we are godly with woolly hair, we do have the power as Africans. But I think it starts with education. And I also believe that more people should be moving out of the cities and into rural areas and farming, because food is, there is already a shortage of food in the United States in different areas, and it's much worse if you're poor. Now, the area that I'm in, well, that I used to be in Garner, North Carolina, my daughter would say she would go to the grocery store and there wouldn't be many selections to choose from. And I asked her, I said, well, do you know what's going on in Canada right now? And she told me no, which I thought was very shocking that, she didn't know or realize that in Canada, martial law was declared, because truckers there didn't want to have to be told that they must take the COVID shot. So, because of this, they went on strike and they raised a lot of money to defend their belief not to take the COVID shot, the shot for what is it? The immunization against COVID, which really, well, I'm not going to get into that, but there was a big thing with the truckers in Canada, and martial law was declared. The truckers raised over $10 million in less than 1 week. So they had the support of many people behind them not to be forced to take the COVID injection. And that started a chain of events, which led to a food shortage that lots of people were discovering but didn't know the cause of. People have more power than they believe, right? So if more people believe that they hold the power within themselves to change things, then Africa would be in a lot different position. And I say that because we too can be up in arms about whatever it is that we want to raise awareness to. For instance, President Zuma was jailed back in 2021. I believe it was July. And there was an uprising because a lot of people in KwaZulu-Natal, where Zuma is from, wanted him released from prison. Zuma is no longer in prison, right? There was a lot of damage done to different businesses and things like that. But the people made their voice known that they wanted Zuma released. So now Zuma's out of prison. There's talks to put him back in, but I don't think that is going to happen because of the will of the people. And the will of the people always brings about change, or at least it should. Even if it doesn't happen at that time, it will eventually bring about change. So I would teach history because history is a precursor and like I guess a telescope into the future, right? Because I asked a young student, "Do you know about?" So what I think is hampering the progress of African people, unity. There's not enough unity in our blood. Pan Africans and people who are on the same wavelength and think in terms of being African do not realize that they think of themselves as Pan Africanists, yet they are very, how do you put this? Very closed off to uniting with other Pan Africanists for some odd reason. And my school of thought is that if we unite more together, then we can make progress. I've reached out to several people when well, we still need help, but okay, let's see. Not the most divided are Africans, not the most divided people in the face of the earth today. Why are Africans mostly in disagreement with each other? Why so many languages? Why so many cultures? Will we ever liberate? I don't think there's anything wrong with languages and cultures because why should those things be erased? I know some people that speak 16 different languages in Africa because they choose to learn those languages. It would be great if we could unite with one, uh, erase the languages of the past, because, like I said, history is very important, and those things play a part in today. And here's my son; he just woke up from his nap. What are your thoughts? We were asked the question: are Africans not the most divided people in the face of the earth? I don't think that is true. And why are Africans mostly in disagreement with each other? Why so many languages? Why so many cultures? Will we ever liberate? Of course, we're going to be liberated. It is predestined, right? Because we are the creators, right, of civilization, and the first shall be last, and the last will be first. It's ordained. What is also ordained that everyone from the diaspora, the people that are supposed to return to Africa, they will, and they are. So that will lessen the divide of Africans throughout Africa and the diaspora by just being back on their land like they're supposed to be. What do you think? Yeah.
I just think, I mean, black people, uh, we're struggling against each other because of competition, but that's because we're treated like animals, also
Mm,
in many parts of the world.
that's true. Yeah. So some people call it the crabs in a bucket mentality. Have you heard of that?
No, but that sounds good. That sounds accurate.
Yeah. So if you put a bunch of crabs together, instead of them using their ability to connect to get out of the bucket, they're all going to try, you know, individually to get out the bucket. And because we're divided, that's why that's part of the reason why we came up with Cherish Me or Go, to build more unity amongst us, right? To encourage people from the diaspora to come back to Africa for whatever their purpose is. And hopefully their purpose is not just business, because if it's only about money, then that's not the energy that I would want in Africa. Connecting and community should be more the level that I would think most people should come to Africa. Um, are we not trapped in religion, labels, etc.? No. Why would we be trapped in religion? I don't have a label on what it is I am. If I was supposed, I would say I'm more spiritual than connected by a label, because I don't subscribe to Christianity. I subscribe to God. And right now, my journey is African based. I go to a St. John's church in South Africa, which is based on the Bible, in the Bible. However, the culture of Africanism and the culture of their religion is highly, highly influencing the church and the activities of the church. So I'm not caught up in religion and labels. I'm caught up in God, in Jehovah, you know, the one who is actually fulfilling their promise to me to return to my land, that I was cast out and now I'm back here. So that's the only way I see it. If someone chooses to be Christian or otherwise, that's on them. That's their journey. All I could worry about is how can they use that religion to unite with other Black people to, lift up Africa and make Africa, greater than what it is right now. And yeah, use the resources, the people, the oil, the diamonds, all the minerals that are here, and make Africa wealthy. Yet we're viewed as a third world country, which is crazy because we influence the whole world. You cannot go to any where in the world where Africans and Black people don't have an effect on the culture of that place. So, yeah, culture is very important. So, I don't think, watering it down and just saying, okay, you can only speak one language to be African. You can add one more language and, unify Africa, but I don't think you should totally get rid of the cultures that already exist. What are your thoughts on getting rid of the culture to just have one language or, something like that?
I think culture should be a mix because no one has all the answers, and we're all just living as people, just wanting to believe in what we want to believe in.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, we shouldn't. We could argue, but we shouldn't fight. We should have proper debates, this and that, but we shouldn't fight. But we could riot. Riots are okay. It's just people getting in danger is just not okay. People getting hurt over what they believe in, it's not okay. But it's a strong message because, like, what would you do for what you believe in? Would you just stand there and let someone talk trash about what you believe in? No, but it just shouldn't cause commotion, I guess.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, anything else?
Mhm.
Did you have any dreams?
Yeah, just no,
No?
mm,
No dreams today? Okay.
just a dream about getting a tattoo on my face. I don't
Getting a tattoo on your face. What would you get on your face?
know. It was remember sorry
Yes, yes, yes.
a reaper a reaper sword something like that. I don't know.
No, I'm glad it was just a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, because tattoos are, you know, they speak for you as well,
Mhm.
so I think choosing a tattoo that is positive and uplifting and sends a message to the universe of what your feelings and thoughts are about that thing. Like, I don't know, I've always been drawn to African tattoos or, things that relate to me. Some leaders like Malema was advocating for Africans to speak Swahili instead of English, French, Spanish, and so forth. What's your input on that? Well, Malema, I believe, is taking that out of a page from another Julius Nyerere of Tanzania, the first prime minister and also the first president of Tanzania. Oh, we need to plug in over here. We need some power. Yeah, so Julius Nyerere thought that Africa, I'm sure it's higher than that. So he came up with the thought process that we can unite our people by having one unifying language. And that's true. You can build unity with language. That's why eventually we would love to learn the language, well, one of the languages here, if we can, in South Africa, if we choose to stay here, of course. We've been nomads for over a year now, and I still haven't found a place that I said, I could make this home. So we're still looking. Um, but I think the issue of language is important that we do speak the same language because sometimes, you know, a lot of times language is a barrier, right? For us coming from the diaspora, coming here, not knowing the language is a barrier because when you speak, sometimes the price goes up. A lot of times the price goes up. Which is unfair because we didn't choose to speak English. But we have learned some Swahili. I can order food if I go out to a restaurant. I know how to order rice and beans. When I say East Africa, I mean like Kenya, they speak Swahili. Tanzania speaks Swahili. DRC, what is it? Democratic Republic of Congo, they speak Swahili. There's at least 5 different countries that also speaks Swahili in Africa right now, and that could be on the curriculum. Why not unite with Swahili? Yeah. Anything else? Did you want to talk about anything?
Everyone says
Did you want to add anything?
our home languages. Yeah, teach each other, and because that would offer payment to them, that would get money around. You know, everyone needs education.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anything else you want to add? George, thanks for asking your questions. Anyone else out there want to ask any questions or give any insight? Where are you now? Like, what part? Where in the world are you? Tell us that. So, like, comment, and share. You know, I have not met them. I know. I'm sorry. Hi, friends, Bailey. Actually, Bailey is my family name on my grandma's side. But hello, Franz Bailey. Her question is, have you met the American family who visited South Africa? Their YouTube channel is Unapologetic Nomads. I have not met them, but I have reached out to them because I thought they were, on the same wavelength as me, but I don't think so. They haven't gotten back to me, which is fine. Not everyone is supposed to be on your journey with you. So I don't mind that at all. But no, I haven't met them. Where are you, friends? And George? Where in the world are you guys? Do I want to meet them? I mean, I'm not opposed to meeting them, but um, I like to meet people who are, you know, more than just talk, I guess. I like to meet people who are supportive, action oriented, because that's what revolution is about, you know, taking action and helping others, not just helping yourself. I always tell my son, I always want to give more to Africa than take. That's why I say, like, I wouldn't come here specifically looking to open a business because I don't think that, uh, you know, that's the way to build unity. That's the way to, build your bank account and meet people. But that elevates you financially, but it doesn't elevate you emotionally, having money, and it doesn't elevate you spiritually by having money. And not that I'm saying that money is bad, but it shouldn't be the main purpose of you coming to Africa to make money from Africa. You should be coming to teach people here, empowering people here, getting empowered by the people that are here because African people have a lot to offer. It's not just about I'm going to go into Africa and I'm going to show them this and we're going to change Africa. No, you have to come in and work with the people here to attain a new Africa, a better Africa, but not come in with the mentality of a settler and make something like a Liberia. Um, yeah, I don't think we need neo-blacks to rule in Africa. I think there should be in July. And then I don't know if I said it on this live or a different live, we would just I don't know, I just got signs that I should stay in South Africa. And I'm still here trying to figure out why, but I believe it's for the spiritual work that I need to do for myself and my family. So that's why I'm still here in South Africa, in Pretoria. So if we're happy in South Africa, hmm, I would say yes and no. And I don't know, happy. What does that mean? That's difficult because I'm always happy that I made the decision to leave America. I'm very happy that I made this decision to leave America. Am I totally happy in South Africa? Yes, I can say yes. And I say yes because we've made it through a lot of trying times and we're still in some trying times, but I am happy to be here in South Africa. What about you?
I'm happy if you're happy.
Oh, that's so sweet. He's happy if I'm happy. So yeah, we're happy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm? Do you miss Victoria?
Don't they have the mall?
Oh yeah, he was saying the mall. The Mall of Africa is actually in Midrand, but that is a nice mall. Very big mall that we traveled to before. I think where we go next. Mm, I don't know. Where do you think we should go next?
Fine here. Cape Town.
I'm trying to see all of the provinces of South Africa. So far, we've been to Free State, we've been to Gauteng. I hope I said that right. Gauteng? Oh, Franz asks, have you ever thought about visiting South Africa's neighboring countries like Namibia? Of course. I don't know if I said it here or on another live, but me and my son, we traveled to Uppington with full intentions to leave Uppington and take the bus over the border to Namibia. And we bought the COVID test, we took the COVID test, we paid for bus fare and everything, but I had a sign that I should maybe stay in South Africa. And so, no, we didn't make it to Namibia yet, but I'd love to go. But I thought about going to Namibia, Lesotho, Swaziland, which is now Eswatini, um, Mozambique, Zimbabwe. Yeah, anywhere that we can travel to that is in this region. I've definitely thought about traveling there. I'm not sure about Zimbabwe though, because Zimbabwe, the economy now runs on the US dollar. And I think that's very sad for Zimbabwe. So I'm not sure if I would travel there. Mainly because of the way that Mugabe was, treated in his last days there. So I don't know. But where are you in Namibia? Maybe I can come see you. Let's see. Do you want to go to Namibia
Just visit.
to visit? Okay. I would like to go see the sand dunes. I've heard about there. and taste the food and see how the culture differs from South Africa because I was kind of taken aback when I came to South Africa. I was taken aback when I came to South Africa because it seems so westernized here. Um, it's very rare that you see people dressed in traditional garb um, or even anything that resembles African wear. Um, it's very rare to see that here in South Africa. So, from some of the videos that I've seen in Namibia, it seems that the culture is a lot more culturally African, but I'm not sure. How is it there in Namibia? Do the people still wear cultural garb or is it considered taboo? I have a dress that I got and I had it altered and I was showing it to a friend. I was like, should I wear this tonight? And they were like, oh, no, 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 don't wear that. And I was taken aback, like, why wouldn't you want me to display my Africanness in what I'm wearing? I am in Africa, so I don't know. I think it's weird to be so westernized in Africa. And I was just wondering, how is it there in Namibia? Mhm. What do you think about, you know, being more culturally aware, I guess, in your dress and your language and, the culture? Like food, I know food is important to men out here because a lot of men, they're like, no, I'm not eating KFC. I'm not eating any of that McDonald's. They want home cooked meals. They want pat. They want meat, brie. Um, yeah. So, what are your thoughts on that? Do you like pat
It's okay with the right dish, with the right side dish.
with the right side dish? Yeah. I like mine with fish and gravy
Mhm.
or soft body chicken and pat. I like that. They even have pat at KFC though, which I thought was cool. Anyway, what else do you want to talk about?
Mhm.
Help us get to 500 subscribers so we can have a community tab. Can you please like, share, and subscribe to our page so that we can have a community tab and be able to talk to you because I'm kind of banned on Instagram. I I thought the other day I could post, but now I think that feature has even stopped. So I haven't been able to post on Instagram. Like I think I was able to post on stories, but not on the main page. So I thought let's have a community tab here until we have our own platform that is based in Africa, that we can do the same things on these westernized platforms. I'm sure somebody is out there creating that right now as we speak because there's a lot of innovators that are African. Okay, so there we go.
There you go.
We're gonna say goodbye unless there's anything else that you want to ask or say here. And I just wanted to make you aware that you can reach us on Instagram. You can leave us a message there. You can also leave a comment here on any of the videos. And we are also in Gmail. You can send us love notes. And we are also still taking donations to help with household goods and transportation here in South Africa. Okay. Thanks for watching, and please help us get to 500 so we can have a community tab and be more like chomis and family. Bye bye.
Follow my Instagram at Jeremiah Holy.
Jeremiah Holy on Instagram and on what's that platform? SoundCloud?
On Apple Music.
Apple Music.
Yeah.
If he's on Apple Music, you can stream his music there, purchase it, and help us out that way as well. Take care.